Hi guys, my name is Royal, and if you know what you're doing right now is not what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life, you have a side passion that you want to turn into a full-time job, you are thinking about quitting, changing your job, you just don't know how and don't know when, then this video is for you. Welcome to the Royalties, a channel where we discuss business, investment ideas, entrepreneurship, get rich quick, side hustle. No,
If you give me 35 seconds,
I'm just kidding. Welcome to the channel. My name is Royal and I'm a small business owner for about 3 years now, and through this channel I hope we can discuss everything business related, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, and basically anything about the harsh reality of being an entrepreneur today. Having born in Singapore, I've been through the same route as almost everybody else. You go through years of compulsory education, then you go to JC, Polytechnic, or the ITE, and then if you want to, you can study even more by going to the university, and then you graduate and then you get a job. That's when it all begins. The rat race. So why is it called a rat race? It's because life seems to go on autopilot after you work, right? It seems that we are on this repetitive cycle. We wake up in the morning, we dread going to work, but because of the financial commitments that we have to pay at the end of the month, we have no choice but to go to work. But we spend so much of our life working, and that is a really important aspect to me. Yes, entrepreneurship is very tough. Ever since I left my full-time job to pursue my project full-time, life has never been tougher, but it has never been more fulfilling. You start to make money, you think of a way of how to make money, and that is all on you and your partners. And that value proposition that you bring to the society is very exciting. So if you are thinking about it, and if you have an idea, and if you know what you are doing right now is definitely not what you want to be doing for the rest of your life, then I implore you to listen on, because here are the 5 main reasons why you should quit your job right now. So the first reason why you should quit your job today is because of the concept of opportunity cost. And if you're like wondering, yo, this guy is in a different outfit every time he speaks to us, and that is because this video took me 6 months to film. No, 6 days. Okay, so the first main reason is that the opportunity cost is the lowest right now. So what is opportunity cost? Just to refresh your memory, here's the definition. If you haven't learned in school, it's basically the value of the option that is not taken. So for example, we have 2 options. Option A is where you work and take a salary. Option B is where you start your own job and become the next Steve Jobs, right? So for example, you choose option B, the opportunity cost is the value of the work and salary that you're actually giving up. So the whole concept of why it is the best time to quit your job today is because the longer you work, the more responsibility you're gonna get, the more projects you're gonna get, you're gonna manage more people at the end, and all those come with an increased salary that you're gonna get. Right? So the opportunity cost of like why is it easier for you to quit your job today is that the opportunity cost of doing business is still not as high yet. While you can be in your mid-careers or even just fresh graduation, we make things so much easier because you are just getting a salary, although you're enjoying it, but it's still not very high and it's not devastating for you to give everything up to start your own business. But the point is that the longer you drag, the opportunity cost of doing business is going to get so much higher over time. And that is really point number 1, that you should quit the job today, because salary is the drug they give you to forget your dream, which is option B. Right? So quit the job today. So the second reason of why you should quit your job today is because commitments and financial burdens, they are not going to get smaller over time. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the house, the car, the kids, the family, the friends, and you know, with the salary that you're actually earning, that you're working so hard right now, or if you are not working, you're a student, you can't afford many of these things, but you know, you save up and you will want to spend on some stuff. Right? And as time goes, and as you earn more or save more, you are probably going to buy some stuff, and that is absolutely necessary for you to enjoy life, but that makes it so much tougher for you to want to start your own business. For example, once you put on Excel and start tracking your spending, you need to pay this for your house, pay this for your kids, you need to pay this for your car, and all these liabilities is going to stop you from doing your own business, because it's gonna get so much more uncertain and difficult for you. And if you are thinking about that, no, I should save up for my own business. I should, wait till I have like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 in cash before I start my business. But trust me, that is not going to happen when you actually save that money, because at that point, referring back to point number one, the opportunity cost is going to be so high for you to give up those everything that you have actually earned and worked so hard for you to start your own business. So the second reason, tightly close related to the first one, is that these commitments are going to force you out of your own business, because once you have committed to them, once you have family, or once you are thinking about the second child, third child, those come with money, and it's going to be so much tougher for you to quit your job. And that is why it is still the best time for you to start planning. You don't have to quit your job now. That is batshit crazy to so many people, but you can absolutely start to plan to quit your job. Okay, so what are the commitments that I have today? Put up an Excel sheet. It's not that difficult. You track your spending. That okay, if I quit my job today and I go and start my own business, how many months can I survive? And that because you are not sure about what your business is going to do for the first couple of months, first couple of years. So track your spending, track your expense, track your commitments, your liabilities, and know that runway for your project. And this planning is important to do it right now, because it's again a time related element that is going to get so much tougher for you to quit your job once these commitments becomes too big. And point one and point two really sums up point three, which is the best time to take risks is right now. Right, having born in Singapore, a rather conservative sort of environment, we are taught not to sort of fear the exams, or even taking a gap year could be considered quite unconventional if you're not working and just taking a break. We want to break out of all these sort of societal norms that are sort of imposed on us. And if you really are thinking about it, and if you know you want to become your own boss, then it's best to do it right now and when you're young, because what is the worst that could happen, right? Is that in a few years' time, if your business don't take up, or if they fail, you still have so much more time remaining to sort of get a job. At least you try. And that is really important to me, that at least we try to be like the bosses that employ us today. And they're so admirable, right? They created something that creates so much value to the society. And if that is fun to you, and if you want to take that risk, it is really the best time, because over time, if you are sort of like saving up for your own business, and if you are thinking about it but not doing anything about it, it is going to be quite tough for that to happen. And the longer you work, point one, it's going to be more difficult for you to quit, and the more commitments and financial burdens that will come, sort of if you just live life, it's going to be so much tougher in the later on part of your life to start your own business. So it is the best time to take some risks, and if you have it in you, it is the best time to really start planning about quitting right now and start your own business. So the fourth main reason of why you should quit your job today and right now is because finding a partner for the business is going to be so much easier today than ever, right? And that is not because of social media or like digital channels or all the means of communication. No, it's because all your friends are probably going to be in the same stage of life as you. Well, if you have been listening so far, you know that whatever I've talked about is really related to the time element. Is that the longer you wait, the tougher it is going to start your own business, be it your salary that you are giving up, opportunity costs, or the commitments and financial burdens that you already have, accumulated to where you are at the current stage of life. So if you are looking for a partner, they are probably going to be around the same age as you, no matter if you're 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, or even 45. It is going to be so much easier convincing them to sort of like quit their job today and start to pursue the dream together of starting your own business and be your own bosses today. And if they are like, yo, dude, I need to save up, right? Maybe next year. Then ask them to watch this video and remind them of the concept of opportunity cost and all the other reasons that I've stated, and tell them that it is not gonna happen next year. And by next year, you want to have a plan to start your own business. And having a partner in the business is really important, because a partner can keep you sane in the business, and if you have a partner to sort of go through the whole journey with you, and best if they sort of fulfill your shortcoming, like if you're a numbers guy and he's like a detail oriented guy, and or if you are like a salesperson and you are more salesy, you can speak more, you can talk more, you can sell, you can market your goods, and you probably need someone to run your supply chain, your operations, and the other aspect of the business, and then combining that together will then give you a higher chance of succeeding at this very tough battle, but a very fulfilling one. So that is point number 4, is that finding a partner right now and convincing them to sort of quit and do this full-time with you is going to be so much easier if you do it right now. And the last reason, and this is my favorite, is that you are gonna have more energy than you had yesterday, right? So again, it applies to you no matter where you are in your stage of life. That sort of energy and passion that is keeping the dream alive is going to be so much higher than what you have yesterday, right? Some you might differ and say that no, some people sort of find what they really want to do at the age of 40, at the age of 50, and yeah, I agree with that. But it's sort of tough again because of the age thing, that you are probably not gonna like pull the 3 nights all-nighter like you were in school. Where you have did it, just studying pure overnight, you don't really need sleep, and age really catches up with you, and that you are gonna have so much more energy right now to pursue this dream. And having that passion and the energy is so important for the startup, because if you ask around, all the investors where they are putting their money into startup, they are looking for like sort of the passion, the energy, how driven they are in sort of these founders, and you are going to be competing with all of that if you want to start your own business. Again, it doesn't matter where and what you want to do, you're gonna have so much more energy in sort of like pursuing your dream. And once we sort of like work too long, or we get stuck in the rat race, or if we don't mind even working, taking a salary, a good salary, and then living a comfortable life, there is nothing wrong with that. But if you are thinking like I should start my own business, I want to be my boss eventually, then today is the best time to start thinking about it, and you're gonna have so much more energy. And trust me, it is very exciting to be running your own things, planning your own schedule, hiring, and sort of like earning money out of the things that you have created for the society. It is so fulfilling, and I really want you to tell me how I can help you to sort of pursue that dream, because I know many of you have that dream, and then I'm here to tell you why it is the best reason for you to start thinking about quitting, planning to quit, and that there really isn't a best time than yesterday. So point number 5. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support, and I finally get to say this. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Really help out the channel. I hear a lot from the video. So please like, subscribe, or share this with someone who you think is thinking about quitting a job but just don't know when and don't know how. I hope this video has provided some value to you, just little nuggets that you get to sort of think about life in a slightly different way. And if one day you are going to be your own boss, making your own decision, then there really isn't a better time for you to start taking action right now, because it's going to get so much tougher. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Royal, and welcome to the Royalties channel, a channel where we discuss business, entrepreneurship, investments, and all things lifestyle. My name is Royal, and welcome to the Royalties. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.